I'm Felix Leiter, international DJ and producer.
My name's Dan Nightingale from the Have a Word podcast.
And together we're going to explore the samples that feature in some of the tracks you love in a show we like to call
Show Me the Sample.
Kanye West featuring Jamie Foxx, Gold Digger. You might know the main track Kanye sampled for this one, but there's some killer stories, other samples to explore, and a lawsuit involved in this one, mate. Before we get into it, if you want to win a year's free access to our Patreon exclusive content, watch this video right till the end and I'll give you a way to do it. Released in 2005, it reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Kanye and Jamie Foxx's second #1 on the Hot 100 chart after they teamed up on Slow Jams with Twista in 2003. Gold Digger won the 2006 Grammy for Best Solo Rap Performance, and at the time of its release, it broke the record for the most digital downloads in a week, and it was also the top-selling track on iTunes in 2005. What a beast, mate.
Yeah, absolute hip-hop banger. Also, there'll be some real hip-hop fans, some devotees, some hip-hop heads who are like, oh, commercial, it's fine. Yeah, but I've never tried to outcool anyone with hip-hop. I likes what I like. Holla, we want Bruno. Yeah, so I love it, man.
She take my money when I'm in need. Yes, it's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town.
I need to stop it there because that is the last time you're going to hear Jamie Foxx's voice on that track. The rest of the time, the vocals are sampled from the original.
She take my money when I'm in need. Yes, it's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger.
Gotta love the drums when
way over town that digs on me.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said, I could tell you rock, I could tell by your charm. Far as girls, you got a flock, I could tell by your charm and your arm, but I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she'll have a like Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they bad to showbiz. Okay, get your kids, but then they got their friends. I pulled up in the Benz, they all got a pen. We all went to den, and then I had to pay. If you f***ing with this girl, then you better be paid. You know why? Take too much to touch her. From what I heard, she got a baby by Buster. My best friend said she used to f with Usher. I don't care what none of y'all say, I still love her. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Don't worry, we're going to listen to some more.
So good.
Kanye originally wrote and produced this track from a female's point of view for an artist called Shawnna, who ended up passing on using the track.
You done fucked up, Shawnna. Let me tell you, I ain't no music mogul, but even from here, I know you done fucked up.
Interesting side notes here, mate. Kanye produced and recorded the very first demo of Gold Digger at the home of rapper Ludacris, who himself had a hit with Shawnna in 2003 called Stand Up.
Oh,
when
fucking
Shawnna,
amazing tune, by the way. Amazing tune. I love Stand Up. It's like one of the biggest Ludacris hits. Watch out for my medallions. Madame is a reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace. I fucking love Ludacris. He makes midget-based jewelry jokes.
When Shawnna passed on the track, Kanye changed the perspective of the track to the first person and rewrote the verses to work for himself. Let's play on, player.
Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. 18 years years. She got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know somebody paying child support for one of his kids. His baby mama car crib is bigger than his. You will see him on TV any given Sunday. Win the Super Bowl and drive off in a Hyundai. She was supposed to buy your shorty Tyco with your money. She went to the doctor, got lipo with your money. She walk around looking like Michael with your money. Shoulda got that insured Geico for your money. If you ain't no punk, holla, we want prenup. We want prenup, yeah. It's something that you need to have. Cause when she leave, she gon' leave with half. 18 years, and on her 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Who is the world's biggest gold digger?
Ooh. Who's the biggest gold digger? I mean, who's the one that we always think of in this country?
Let me hit you with the Anna Nicole Smith story. While she was performing at a Texan strip club, she met the oil tycoon J. Howard Marshall. When they got married, she was 26, he was 89. Just over a year later, our boy Marshall sadly passed away. How much do you think Anna got out of that marriage, mate?
I mean, if he's a billionaire and he has children and they have lawyers, there's no way she got half. But let's say to just get rid of her, she ended up with 100 mil.
$450 million. And just to clarify our gold digger credentials here, mate, Anna never lived with Marshall. She never had sex with him, nor did she ever even kiss him. And if that's not enough to persuade you that she was a gold digger, she was actually married to someone else when she met him. So she got a quick fire divorce, so she was able to marry him.
I don't think you can be pissed off with her. If I didn't have to touch his dick, I'd marry a billionaire. Come on.
If you're enjoying this episode, help us out. Give it a share, stick it on Facebook, stick it on Twitter. Just help us get this series in front of more people's eyes.
Do something. Show me the sample.
Okay, well, I will do, mate, but we've got a few to talk about here. Number one, a lawsuit was filed by the family of late musician David Pryor. It alleged that Kanye had taken the phrase "get down" from their father's voice in the 1974 track "Bumpin' Bus Stop," recorded by Pryor and his band Thunder and Lightning. I'm just going to play you this, mate. Have a little listen, see what you think.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's get this thing together. Out here on the corner jamming. We got the whole thing together, round and round. Doing the bus stop, bumping bus stop. Yeah.
What are you saying?
I like it, mate. I couldn't hear the sample. I couldn't hear a hint of a sample. When you said the bumping bus stop, I was like, this is going to be properly bad. That's cracking.
The Pryor family claimed that you could hear their father saying "get down" repeatedly in the first 20 to 30 seconds of that track. A Californian federal judge dismissed all claims. Now, that's not to say Kanye hadn't heard the track and thought the phrase "get down" might work well in Gold Digger, but it seems a bit of a stretch in my opinion. The second sample we're going to talk about, mate, and this is possibly one of my favourite lines in Gold Digger. I'm going to play you this one.
So I'm with my man and you know we gon' discuss her. All I can hear is him saying don't trust her. You know our little cousin fuck with Usher. Plus her best friend got a baby from Buster. So I lay back and...
That is Maze, Another Story to Tell, released in 1999. Now, obviously, Kanye didn't sample that, but it could well be that he liked the lyric enough to reverse it and use it in Gold Digger.
It happens in hip hop a lot. It's like a lyrical name check, isn't it?
On to the main sample used throughout the track. I Got a Woman, released in 1954 by the 17-time Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, pianist, and all-round musical genius that was Mr. Ray Charles. He lost his sight as a child due to glaucoma, but that did not stop him playing a huge role in creating what we know today as soul music. A delightful piece of serendipity links the two tracks. Charles recorded his original song in the Atlanta studios of Georgia Tech radio station WGST in 1954, while Kanye recorded the original Gold Digger demo in the Atlanta home of rapper Ludacris in 2004. So both of these tracks born in Atlanta. Let's take a listen to Ray Charles, I Got a Woman.
Well, I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, say I got a woman way over town, good to me. Oh yeah, she give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a kind of friend indeed. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, she says the loving early in the morning just for me. Oh yeah, she says the loving early in the morning just for me. Oh yeah, she says the loving just for me. Yeah, she loves me so tenderly. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah.
Did you see on the other side, the other track was Mess Around?
Yeah.
We're doing the mess around. Everybody doing the mess around, which is in that amazing scene in Plane, Trains and Automobiles where Steve Martin and John Candy are in the car and he's like, John Candy's fucking around and he starts a fire in the car because he's trying to play piano. It's such a funny scene. Mate, Ray Charles, what a ledge.
Well, you could be mistaken for thinking that this track was written because Kanye saw Jamie Foxx play Ray Charles in the 2004 biopic of his life. But, mate, the truth is the track was written prior to the movie's release. But it's true to say that Kanye did ask Foxx to feature on the track because he saw him in the Ray Charles film. Have you seen that film, mate? Called Ray, by the way.
Yeah, saw it. Great performance by Jamie Foxx.
Jamie won Best Actor Oscar for his part in the film. His real name is Eric Marlon Bishop. He started out doing stand-up comedy in 1989, and he chose his performance alias in part based on a black comedian and actor called Red Fox with the 2 X's. But here's where it takes another turn, a turn that I didn't know prior to selecting this song or doing the research. Where did Ray Charles get his inspiration from? Whilst on the road with his band, he heard the gospel song It Must Be Jesus by the Southern Tones, and along with his fellow band member and trumpet wizard Reynold Richard, they set about creating their own, less religious and perhaps more the rhythm and blues influenced creation. Let's take a listen.
Oh, there's a man going around. Oh, yeah. There's a man going around taking names. Oh, Lord. No, he took my mother's name. Mother's name, and it left my heart in pain.
Fucking hell.
Going around taking names. Oh yeah, that man is giving sight to mine. Oh yeah.
Good use of sample, Bad use of sample. I mean, take us back from the start, mate. How do you think the Kanye West track handles the Ray Charles sample? And how do you think the Ray Charles sample handles the gospel version that preceded it?
In terms of Kanye, it's such a classic, isn't it? I love the track. It's one of those where sometimes you show me samples and I'm like, well, good that someone made that vocal work because the original was shit. But I Got a Woman by Ray Charles is great. So it's a great sample of an old great tune. I have to say though, when you're listening to Ray Charles, you're expecting you're like it's the weirdest thing, isn't it? You're waiting for it to kick off. So yeah, good use of sample. And I think in terms of what Ray Charles did, I don't know. It's difficult to talk like that. How old was that gospel version? Had it been doing the rounds for years and years? Like it could have.
Was this the same year?
Was it?
It was released.
Was it the same year?
It was released in 1954. He heard it in the summer on his tour bus or on the spring, and re-recorded it and released his version in late '54.
Sneaky blind motherfucker. Holla, we want prenup. We want prenup. Eh. Fucking brilliant. Good on you.
Yeah, and go back and listen, because if you sort of don't believe me at the start when I said that's the last time you're going to hear Jamie Foxx's voice, go back and listen. You can really hear the difference between the way that Jamie Foxx sings those lyrics compared to as soon as you get past that 13-second mark or whatever it was I said, as soon as you get past there and the drums come in, you can hear it's Ray Charles. You can hear the difference in the voices. For your chance to win Patreon access for 1 year to all our exclusive content, a famous American artist played a cameo in the Gold Digger video. If you can spot him, stick his name and the time that he appears in this video in the comments below, and we'll pick one winner at random to get free access to our Patreon for a whole year. If you're not already subscribed to Show Me the Sample on Patreon, do it now. You'll get access to full-length, uncut episodes of the show 1 week before the shorter YouTube edit gets dropped. You'll also get access to Patreon-only episodes, including a duck sauce video that I appear in that I had no clue about, an episode banned from YouTube featuring sex dwarfs, Will Smith's Men in Black, and dropping soon, our Daft Punk Discovery special. Get involved. He has been Dan Nightingale.
He has been Felix Leiter.
See ya!
That pause after that was brutal. I don't know what I expected. I don't know if I expected you to agree quicker or to laugh. But me saying I touch a billionaire's dick and then none of us saying anything. And then I had to reflect for a moment. And I was like, oh, God. Honestly, she's the mother of my children. She's pregnant with our second child now. But if a billionaire was like, look, Laura, look, I know you're with that comedian who's got 2 YouTube shows, but potentially there's 450 million. Laura, who I love, who is my soulmate, if she doesn't have to kiss or shag the guy, she has my blessing. I just want to do what's right for her, you know?